This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the back and forth Texas voter ID requirement file, a 3-judge panel of the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals late Friday upheld Texas' controversial voter ID law, overruling a decision by a federal judge in August who said the statute violated voting rights of minorities. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, a white Republican, supports the law, cheered the 2-1 ruling from the appeals court. A Dallas Hispanic Democrat and chairman of the Texas House Mexican-American Legislative Caucus, State Representative Rafael Anca, said the panel's ruling would not be the final word. Only these forms of identification may now be used: a driver's license, a Texas election identification certificate, a Texas personal identification card, a Texas license to carry a handgun, a U.S. military identification card with photograph, a U.S. citizenship certificate with a picture, and a U.S. passport. From the Texas News Brief, a Houston child grazed by a bullet during an apparent murder-suicide of her mother and stepfather. The Houston Police Department said neighbors called about the shooting after the couple's kids ran to them for help. The 2 adults were in their apartment with 4 children during the shooting. Police said after a night of partying, the woman got up to take a shower and the man followed her. The man then pulled out a gun and shot and killed her before shooting himself in the chest. Police said the bullet went through the man, then the bathroom door, and into the next room where the kids were sleeping. A bullet grazed the young girl on the hip, according to witnesses. 10 years old found in dryer dies after a deadly game of hide-and-seek. His family identified him as Fernando Hernandez Jr. He was a 3rd grader at Houston's Harris Elementary and the oldest of 4 children. The Houston Police Department said witnesses told them a few kids were playing hide-and-seek in an apartment complex. The kids found him unresponsive inside of the dryer. From the Texas Business File, T-Mobile US Incorporated and Sprint Corporation agreed to combine in a $26.5 billion merger, creating a wireless giant to compete against industry leaders Dallas-based AT&T Inc. and Verizon Communications Inc. The combination of Sprint and T-Mobile, the T-Mobile name to survive, would create a company with about $74 billion in annual revenue and 70 million wireless subscribers. Many critics worry that shrinking the U.S. wireless industry to only 3 providers would lead to much higher prices for consumers. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.